And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2. On for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Golden State basketball.
And so Curry will bring it. Up for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Shoots over Morant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Bane. He's covered by Thompson. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Green kicks to Curry. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Wiseman the pass to Curry. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Green. A three-pointer off the mark. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's Bane. He's covered by Thompson. Adams outside. Pass to Morant. Brooks with no one around. Good and nice assist from Morant.
Three-pointer.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Wiggins outside. Passes it to Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks the triple.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Green. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Golden State moving the ball around. To the paint. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Wiggins.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter. Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Now here's Morant. Here's the pass to Jackson. Over Green. That one wide left.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Thompson outside. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Thompson misses. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
He's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that... energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
Here's Bane. Up top, Morant. Out to Brooks. Jackson, a screen on Wiggins. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Wiggins with it, bring it up for the Warriors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Thompson. Curry dishes to Green. Thompson in the corner. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson, he's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
Your Warriors dance team.
Here's Bain. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Adams. Pocket 6. To the wing right side. To stop the run. With the clock winding down. And Adams with the slam.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Curry looking it over. On the wing, Thompson. From deep. Doesn't go for it. And it's Memphis the other way. Now here's Morant. Playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And that one is good.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Thompson outside from past the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Pass to Wiseman. Thompson with it. It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Adams with the screen on Thompson. Morant with it. Wiseman picks him up.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Wiggins missing. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And he drives in, and Wiseman sends it back.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Curry.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Wiggins launches it. And another three for Golden State. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
He's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. Some changes for Memphis. Outside, Jones. Pass to Clark. Melton with the ball. He's up against Thompson. Melton kicks to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Melton. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 8. Green finds Poole. Back to Green. On the wing, Thompson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Jones. Guarded by Poole. The pass to Melton. Anderson a screen on Thompson. Now here's Melton. Not a lot of room. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bielitsa. The 3 from Poole. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now Anderson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. 13 feet away. Tillman grabs the miss.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Clark slams it in.
Assisted by
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bielitsa. Now Thompson. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Here's Melton. Down low, here's Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, the season's still in its very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an off-season acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 6. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. They swipe it. Now here's Melton. He's covered by Thompson. Anderson a screen on Thompson. Melton got a hand on it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's Poole. Defense is right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green with a screen for Thompson. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 6. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Tillman. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. It makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Andrew Wiggins. Good on the second free throw.
And Klay Thompson has collected a fair share of some pretty impressive records and accomplishments, along with the team commitment to championship caliber play.
And he nails the third. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Thunder. Jones with the bounce pass. The 3. Melton, no good. Warriors leading by 9. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Bielitsa is a terrific shooter. A big man, Brent, with real range, capable of really stretching the floor.
And I hate to just talk about Bielitsa as a pure shooter, and it's the only thing he does. There have been moments where he can make a play with the ball and make some good reads, but it is the shooting strength and the ability to draw out bigger players that really provide the juice from Bielitsa.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Thompson. 1:14 left to play in the first. Curry is inside. Looking on Jones.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes to Anderson. Driving to the basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. At the top of the key, Iguodala. Poole, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry dishes to Porter. And the pass to Bielitsa. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Tillman. Fires from deep. Cranes the three-pointer.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We come back right after this. One of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Iguodala out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Here's Bane, guarded by Poole. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Back to Morant. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on James Wiseman.
Second team foul.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
That's good from Morant.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Puts it up from 15. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant. Reminiscent of Allen Iverson. The way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little bit of his own. Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Man, you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Morant against Curry. Jackson kicks to Morant. Over Curry. And it's Morant missing.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You've got to play tough, physical defense.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Porter. Back to Wiseman. The kick out to Porter. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Morant with a wide open look. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Now, here's Poole. Porter passes to Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got 12.
Let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Oh, amazing to see someone go from unrecruited to potential MVP someday. That's been Ja Morant's trajectory.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Brooks from outside. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Poole finds Curry. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. It's Brooks on the wing. pass to Bain. Screen by Adams. Here he goes. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Brooks. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
And he's got his first free throw of the game, and he hits the first of 3.
3 shots.
Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Bain. And here is Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. Green with the ball. He kicks to Iguodala. Dives to the hoop. Andre Iguodala with the slam.
You just don't want to give Andre Iguodala that kind of lane because you get that kind of highlight.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. He's got 11. Jackson a screen on Curry. Here's Bain. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And there's the pass to Bain. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for the defender. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Poole's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Bielitsa passes to Thompson. Now, here's Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 tonight.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Now, here's Morant. Adams with the screen on Thompson. Morant kicks to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. It's stolen by Adams. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's got 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Green. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. From 13, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Thompson. 8 points for him.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Bain passes to Brooks. Anderson dishes to Jackson. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here
At the line
this
for
quarter.
The Warriors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Taking
And at the
2
line last
shots.
season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Clark comes in for Dylan Brooks. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Anderson outside. Clark a screen on Green. Anderson with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Anderson kicks to Jones. 5 on the clock. Just his first attempt. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Thompson. Pass to Bielitsa. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones finds Melton. Back to Jones. Passes it to Tillman. And here's Melton. Puts up a 3. That shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Iguodala. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And how about getting the band back together? I mean, Iguodala in a Warriors uniform, considered retirement, and can resist one more run with the team he's won 3 titles with.
This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. And Iguodala is one of those.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Bielitsa. And Wiggins is subbed in for Thompson. A 3 from Anderson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So important that Anderson can step up and knock down shots like that.
Green kicks to Kuminga. Poole on the wing. Defended by Jones. The pass to Wiggins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
That's his first personal
And Wiggins
foul.
anticipated that one. He saw the foul coming, and he made sure to get that one off.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And the Warriors with some changes. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins, one of those guys who just doesn't miss a lot of games and is always able to bounce back from any off night offensively.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 7. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Anderson's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Now here's Anderson. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. Here's Clark. And it's blocked. Anderson kicks to Jones. Pass to Tillman. A 3 from Anderson. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins passes to Curry. Outside Green. Thompson is double. Back to Green. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. And that's a nice field play.
Thompson against Anderson. Clark a screen on Thompson. It's Anderson with the drive, and Anderson slams it in.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Anderson dishes to Jones, and the shot is good. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Timeout, Warriors. Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
Warriors making a switch here. Rules check in.
all right, fans, that was your Warriors dance team.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Green with a screen on Clark. Here's Wiggins. Oh!
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Melton passes to Anderson. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tillman. 6 on the shot clock. Clark a screen on Thompson. From 12 feet out. Here's Tillman. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Twelve seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson right side. From deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Sometimes you don't get this kind of aggressive Klay Thompson on the offensive end, but the teammates love to see it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Golden State Warriors.
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
And now let's talk about the clash of the Titans in that first half. Big-time performances on both sides.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Warriors leading by 12. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. They get it back. Outside for Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Curry against Morant. Curry passes to Wiggins. Over Brooks. That's tipped.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Here's Wiggins. Stolen by Brooks. Curry against Morant. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Scooped up. Adams. Out to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Into the lane. Goes up again. Left side Jackson. All alone. And they pick up 2. Jackson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Curry with it. Now defended by Adams. Hits it out to Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 16 points.
If Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Brooks with the bucket.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And the Warriors with possession here. After Memphis gets the 3. Snatched up. And the rejection by Jackson. Curry can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Bain passes to Morant. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now the pass to Bain. They get it again. Adams. And block. That one goes careening off the glass. Wiggins against Brooks. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is long.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Morant against Curry. Morant gets to Adams. Clock at 4. Here's Brooks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
But you don't want to give Adams the and-one opportunity. Better to wrap him up and force him to try to earn all the points from the free throw line.
Steven Adams, and you know the story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA. Continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game. And just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Jackson looking it over. Jackson a screen on Thompson. Here's Morant. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Jackson.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Bain. Pass to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Adams outside. Kicks to Morant. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Thompson outside. Up top, Curry. Driving inside. Blocked again.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 17 now.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Thompson against Morant. Adams in the corner. Jackson passes to Morant. Tries from 10. Beyond the arc. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 9. Now here's Curry. He's got 17. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Pass to Brooks. Over Green. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Wiggins against Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Some changes for Golden State. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Wiseman. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Some changes for Memphis.
Look who's
and it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Clark sets a screen for Anderson.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Warriors dance team.
Clark outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jones, and it's denied. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside, Green. Takes it inside. And Poole gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Tillman. Here's Melton. And Thompson sends it back.
Play time defense he can bring.
Driving in, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the league.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Melton, following the score by Golden State. Anderson, a screen on Thompson. Here's Melton. No good again that time.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Now, here's Poole. And it's Melton with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Clark outside, passes it to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Anderson with the ball. Now Green defending. They get it back. Here's the Warriors with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. The pass to Poole. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Melton with the ball. Working on Thompson. Clark kicks to Jones. Clock at 6. Shoots over Poole. Jones, no luck. Warriors leading by 13. There's the drive. It's blocked. Pass to Poole. Green, the screen. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside, Green. Poole on the wing. Defended by Jones. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 4-second violation. And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Green. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Thompson. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis.
T-shirt time! Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
Anderson dishes to Morant. Pass to Clark. Back to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Shot clock at 6. They need this one. The shot will not fall. And Golden State will come the other way.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Curry kicks to Poole. Back to Curry. And there's the drive. And the layup falls. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a clever attack from Curry, just finding an angle. He gets around the defender towards the basket.
Passes to Clark. Here's Tillman. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Tillman's got his second basket of the night.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Morant against Curry. Bielitsa, screen on Morant. The pass to Bielitsa. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 10 assists each night. So active.
You get 3, Bielitsa wants 3 back, and he'll get them.
Lobbed up there for Clark. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted to.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Bielitsa's game might be mostly finesse, but there are times when he gets aggressive.
Morant scanning the floor. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And finished up by Morant.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry with a wide open look. Another three for Golden State.
The assist totals have just continued to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one's good, Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
Look who's coming out onto the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass. Calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's 2 balls never come from long range.
Curry against Morant. Pass to Adams, to the paint. Jackson gets to Adams. Morant outside. 5 on the clock. It's Brooks on the wing. Over Porter. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Going inside. Denied by Morant. Brooks against Porter. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Bain, guarded by Poole. On the top of the key, the Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors leading by 19. Kuminga the pass to Wiseman. Brooks against Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that ring.
He takes it in. Poole, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Curry against Morant. Outside Porter. Outside for Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Adams. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Timeout called the Warriors. 2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players. Coaches, Brett, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it and commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Pass to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Adams with it. He's covered by Iguodala. Adams dishes to Morant. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Poole the pass to Wiseman. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
The Grizzlies shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Morant outside. Passes it to Jackson. Iguodala with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Poole no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Brooks dishes to Adams. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Poole. Looking to end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brett, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Morant outside. Iguodala with the steal. Now Poole. Driving the lane. Oh, just the contact. Trying to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Porter comes in for Wiggins, and it's Damian Lee in for Klay Thompson. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. On offense, here are the Warriors. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Dominguez come in for Jordan Poole.
coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
Memphis on defense. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. It's one way that you will lose a locker room.
4 on the shot clock. And here's Iguodala outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
At the line
that
for
free
the
throw missing.
Andre Iguodala at the line for 3.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Kuminga kicks it to Looney. Lee passes to Looney. Back to Lee. The shot that time, not on target. Morant with some nice D to the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And here is Iguodala. Lee outside. Takes a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. We played against some amazing shooters in our time, but nothing quite like Curry.
It's hard to imagine somebody being better than that, GA. I mean, you're right. We've seen some incredible long-range snipers, but easily at this point, for everybody to admit that's watched basketball, that Steph Curry is the best we've seen.
Three-pointer, Brooks. The offensive rebound, Adams. And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now. And that's helping this defense be more aggressive. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Back to Morant. Anderson dishes to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Morant passes to Bane. Memphis moving it around. Adams finds Brooks. Adams with the screen on Porter. They grab their own miss. Anderson outside. A 3-ball. The shot, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Iguodala. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Iguodala's got 6 in the quarter.
Iguodala does so many things well and stays after it. A relentless effort that time on the boards.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Lee outside. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, Anderson's such a unique point forward. He uses his size to see over the D and make those kind of passes.
Lee against Morant. It's Porter outside. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Morant in the corner. Anderson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And great, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Shot clock at 5. Porter outside. And Jones pulls it down.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Stephen Curry.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis.
Golden State foul. Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark is checked in for Memphis.
Melton taking 2 shots.
Melton hits them both. 30 seconds left to play here in the 4th. On the wing, Porter. Back to Iguodala. On the wing, Melton. Oh, good with the triple.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
What you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. And Anderson kicks to Melton. Outside, Jones. Back to Melton. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Kuminga. Off target with that shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Thanks
David,
very much,
take it away.
Draymond. One of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony,